As we enter an era of fast technical developments, shifting global dynamics, and unmatched social transformation, social standards will evolve drastically. The social fabric that links communities together is always in motion, adjusting to the challenges and possibilities given by our rapidly changing environment. Hi, this is Neil here. I'm a 10th grade student at Ted Bottom College, and I'm a person who ponders about people's behaviors. Ever since that, I have realized communication skills, which you can only obtain by helping evolve or obeying social norms, is the most crucial thing that you can ever have. I'm going to talk about how social norms will evolve in the future as technology deprives. Let me start off by explaining what social norms are. The most basic definition would be social norms are what we accept as normal behavior. Social norms are shared standards of acceptable behavior among communities. Social norms are seen to be important drivers of human behavioral changes, and they are well organized and included into main theories that explain human conduct. Norms are common social beliefs about behavior, ideas, attitudes, beliefs. But why did social norms become a thing? Social norms give a framework for anticipated behavior, promoting a feeling of order and predictability in our society. Adherence to the universally recognized rules promotes social stability and minimizes the risk of conflicts. We may cooperate and coordinate more effectively when we follow norms. We foster a shared idea of how we have to communicate. And these can be as basic as saying thank you or please, or looking someone in the eyes while they're talking to show that we're indeed listening to them. And yes, the key word is communication here. I mean, it is not possible to survive a day without being in touch with someone, right? I want to tell you how the unwritten rules of interpersonal communication may change. And in fact, technology can deprive into a point that humans are not the only thing we're going to be communicating with. It is a reality. AI and robots do exist, and they're going to continue to develop in the future. Social norms do certainly change, and often pretty fast. Consider how quickly the social standards of communication have evolved when email, text messaging, and Facebook became available in the past. The usage of these platforms demonstrates how norms may change spontaneously in reaction to external events. Even today, you may witness your parents and their friends talking about how your generation has different behaviors to specific topics compared to when they were younger. So, the X and Y generation has newly adapting to certain things. For instance, in the past, they wouldn't believe if you said seeing someone through a phone can be possible. Now, FaceTime is a reality and we use it in our daily lives. I know this is a basic example, but it was a dramatic change for them. We do not question FaceTime's existence because we're used to it or we are born into that technology. So now, can you comprehend how many and how things may change? Currently, they're developing new devices such as Apple Vision Pro, which allow you to display as if you're looking someone in the eye while you're not actually doing that, to show that you're listening. This is marketed to make comfortable people who has anxiety. So this is one of the most basic unwritten rules that is going to be normalized to change with the help of new technology. Technology's ability to reach a lot of people around the world has helped us to normalize, change, or evaluate certain behaviors and beliefs in the past 30 years. For example, women's rights, mental health awarenesses, and other minorities' rights are normalized or more appreciated now, thankfully. Predicting the exact evolution of social norms is challenging due to the complexity of social dynamics and the influence of various factors. And also, we cannot just take a look back and predict the future, since it doesn't change consistently, because every other new invention or development can develop itself now with the help of AI. But there are some hypotheses that certain people can agree on and have agreed on. So we can all agree that this will have a very dramatic influence on the entire world, affecting everyone gradually but profoundly. Every single behavior, belief, idea, or theory that we now believe may change, and everything we do today may feel incorrect in the future. Perhaps these challenges will make us feel better, and we will not be regretful of the life we lived in the past. However, the hardest thing will be undoubtedly be getting used to it. In the not too distant future, 10 to 15 years from now, many aspects in our life will alter in terms of social norms. And this is not just about new working fields or new housing locations. And in conclusion, I personally believe that because we're slowly substituting, nothing is as noticeable when it comes to these kinds of topics related to people, if it does not happen suddenly. We can all agree that these technological and environmental evolutions, whether negative or positive, are beyond our control. However, if we are aware of our experiences and what we may face in the future, we may be able to prevent future conflicts and live more peacefully. Thank you.